What up, HyperChange? Welcome to another episode coming at you from the Model Y. I've just got this rumor that I heard on Twitter that Warren Buffett may have secretly bought a huge stake in Tesla and be keeping it secret. This was a Twitter thread. Shout out to the guy who made this research. All speculative. Seems like we don't know if it's actually true or not, but I wanted to make a video on why I think Warren Buffett should buy Tesla. And I want to do a quick throwback because in 2017, one of the first moonshots we ever did is why Warren Buffett should buy 5% of Tesla at $300 per share. Way better time to buy then. Today, we're making a special episode for Mr. Warren Buffett. I was watching the Berkshire shareholder meeting last week, and I noticed that you acknowledged the risk of both self-driving cars and self-driving trucks to several of Berkshire's businesses. This got me thinking, how big of an impact will a successful evolution of Tesla's business model have on Berkshire Hathaway? If I was Warren Buffett, here's how I would approach investing in Tesla. Immediately take a toe in the water position. I do think there's an opportunity for him to buy 10 million shares at $300, putting another secondary offering out there, raising $3 billion for Tesla. They could immediately start building out the production line for this self-driving truck, accelerate all of the growth of their business lines, and have a big enough capital cushion to de-risk the business model. So we think it makes, as a Tesla investor, I'd love that. Then Warren Buffett therefore owns about 5 to 6% of Tesla as a whole. This investment, if Tesla reaches our valuation of $500 billion in 5 to 7 years, would be potentially a 10-bagger on his investment, hedging out most of the earnings risk that he's losing due to Tesla's business model succeeding. So it makes a lot of sense on that end. So anyway, yeah, this hits like a really special place in my heart because Warren Buffett is like the stock market mentor. I read The Snowball. That's how I got into investing. And Elon Musk and Tesla are like my first real passionate investment where I was Warren Buffett. I think long term. I had a longer time horizon than the market. I crushed it. I made huge alpha. I bet on, I used my teachings from Warren Buffett to make my Tesla investment. And that's even, every investing is value investing. My investing in Tesla was value investing. It was value investing in the value of the technology, the cars, the leadership. Even though the value wasn't on the financial statements, I did my research to find it was there. So in many ways, my entire HyperChange investment philosophy is a value-based investing approach that has been adapted for a new societal era where companies grow faster, the world's connected, and things are moving and changing faster than ever before. And value is not most accurately depicted in financial statements, but is most accurately depicted in the value of technology, which will lead to future financial statements that look beautiful. That is Tesla. And so, the days of looking at a 10 PE stock and buying it, Warren Buffett was shooting fish in a barrel back when he was in the 50s and 60s, and he developed this crazy track record, and he just had the market was different. He had a totally different style of investing. There wasn't these fast companies. Everything was kind of boring and slow. And so that's how he made his money. And now recently, if you listen to Warren Buffett talk about the mistakes he's made, it's Google, it's Amazon, it's not betting on leaders, it's not betting on technology that he knew. There were mistakes of omission. Those were Warren Buffett's greatest mistakes. And so when I think about if he learned, and maybe he watched my video, I don't know, but if he learned, his mistakes of omission, he would have said, who is the next great American leader? Who is bringing back high-paying technology jobs to the U.S.? Who is putting the growth rate? Who has the best product? Who is the visionary, work his ass off leadership team that is going to change an industry and build the next great American brand? It is Elon Musk. It is Tesla. I am not going to omit this company and this greatness again. I'm going to go out in the fucking Hall of Fame by putting my chips on Tesla before I go out when I'm 90 years old making the GOAT tech investment of all time. I don't know. Part of me thinks this could actually happen. It's honestly, deep down, I have a really, one of the dreams of why I started HyperChange, honestly, was to kind of, blow up, because it was a hack to, maybe I can meet Warren Buffett. I'm 27. I always thought he might die before I get to meet him, and that's, really sad for me, and, and I really want to meet him, and he only takes letters, and, I don't write letters. I do videos, so I try to make these videos to get to him, but I don't know. Part of me really hopes I'll get to meet him one day, but, even if I don't, the fact that if he has actually bought Tesla, would just make me so happy. And so there's a really deep emotional side of this to me. And so it's a rumor. I don't even know if it's true, but I've been begging Warren Buffett to buy Tesla for so long because it's the next great American brand. It's Elon Musk. It's that leadership. It's all the intangible assets of value that are there that he preaches. Tesla has. But anyway, the other reason, not based on Elon Musk, not based on mistakes of omission, that I think Warren Buffett should buy Tesla is if Tesla succeeds, it will directly impact 48% of Berkshire Hathaway's revenue. We did the deep dive in the last 2017 video. It's still on point, honestly. What is Warren Buffett's bread and butter? Geico, government employee insurance company. That was his first big thing. What do? Car insurance, insure human pilot. Guess what Tesla's coming out with? Autopilot, FSD, full self-driving. Guess what Tesla has? Tesla insurance. Guess what Rivian's doing? Rivian insurance, because the future of the AI driver is it's insured by that proprietary tech stack that built it. It's not a third-party insurance company. Geico is irrelevant, legacy, outdated. It's a bet not on software. It's a bet against the future. It's a bet against big data. It's a bet against Elon Musk to assume those cash flows will continue. So that's number one. Huge mistake that Buffett's empire is built on a pillar of car insurance that will go away and get decimated by Tesla's in-house built insurance product. And the first principles approach by why I am 100% certain Geico will fail is Geico has no data on what is happening in my Tesla here. They have no idea how much I'm turning the wheel, how much I'm hitting the brake. They don't know any of that. Tesla has all of that minutia of data and is sending that back in a two-way communication over the air with software. There is orders and orders of magnitude data advantage for Tesla. Insurance is a data business. This is why Mr. Warren Buffett, Geico will go out of business to Tesla Insurance. The other thing, McLean, trucking company, logistics and services, platooning, Tesla Semi, Tesla Freight Network, going to put all that out of business. So not only when I look at Warren Buffett's portfolio, and he has a bunch of old legacy energy infrastructure, they're trying to do renewable projects as well, but he is almost Tesla's industries they're disrupting and the companies they're building in many ways are going right for the Achilles heel of Buffett's empire. If Tesla succeeds and reinvents the grid, where is the value in the technology stack of the new grid? It's the best batteries, it's the best solar panels, it's the solar roof. These are all technology that Tesla's building that Warren Buffett's company is essentially a third party like catalog supplier and buyer of. You know, like I don't think they actually have the leverage and the power in the energy sector. It's all about the technology. Who has that tech? It's Tesla. And so they're also big investors in BYD, the Chinese company, Chinese EV maker that I believe Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner, made that investment. But they're in the electric vehicle space. And so I think there's a lot of ways. And I think, you know, what has happened in the past year that would make Buffett want to buy Tesla? The financials have turned. Okay, Buffett's a little old school. He had to wait to see the financials to believe Tesla was making guap. He couldn't, you know, that's okay. But they are, you know, he saw the cash flow. He saw the positive gap earnings. Buffett's one of the greats. Like, maybe I don't know. I feel like I'm like shedding a tear for a moment of pride of Warren Buffett right now. Of like, bro, like you did it. Like you learned. Like you're still 90 and you still learned and you still like thought of something new and like went outside your comfort zone and made a move. And like, bro, like that's why he's the GOAT to me. And that's why like Warren Buffett is really like such one of my idols. And to see him buy Tesla stock is like, if this happens, I don't even know if that happens, but I'm just like so charged up about it because I feel like it would be a huge moment for old school finance, for that Wall Street world that Warren Buffett is really the god of, to say, you know what, this is one of the greatest technology business stories of the 21st century. Elon Musk is the GOAT. This is changing the world. Like all that shit that HyperChange has been saying is true. And so I think about the free cash flow that Tesla's put up. I think about the gross margin improvements with the compression ASP. I think about the revenue growth numbers. I think about the sales in the automotive market. I mean, Warren Buffett's not no dumb. He's got to be looking at the automotive sales saying Tesla's up 40% this year. Every other automaker's down off a cliff. Like, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. And I'm wondering, like, Buffett, have you whipped in the Tesla? That was our pitch at the end of our video. Last thing. We have a much more in-depth, comprehensive presentation about this that we would love to give you in person. It will only take 15 minutes. We will get our ass to Omaha. Let us know. My sister will loan me money for the flight. We'll make it happen. Also, there's no Tesla stores in Omaha. We looked it up. They have a service center. Don't go there. It's not going to be as cool as the store. Kansas City has a Tesla store. Check it out if you get the chance. Let us know what you think.
Jump in your caddy. Get a couple Egg McMuffins.
Crack a cherry Coke. Hit the Tesla store. Like, have you done that DD yet? Like, it's like, bro, go drive it. Like, get your butt in the seat, Warren, and tell me you're not feeling the Tesla. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe he did that. That's why I'm curious. I'm like, bro, did Warren Buffett finally get a ride? Like, he got the FSD beta and was like, bro, you know? So, you know, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here, but I think on a fundamental, Warren Buffett learning from his biggest mistake about missing Amazon, about missing Google, about putting more emphasis on leadership and technology and the future and mistakes of omission, him learning from that tells me he would be able to buy Tesla or get on board with that and be willing to do it. The other part of it is he wisened up to the fact that if Tesla succeeds, it is the biggest Achilles heel of his empire. It's almost a hedge. It's a hedge against Berkshire Hathaway to buy Tesla stock, because if Tesla succeeds, the amount of revenue and detriment to Berkshire's core business is crushed. So not only are you betting on this next future growth platform, but it's the future growth platform that's going to put your ass out of business if it wins. So you might as well get your chips on the table there. That's why I've been pounding the table, pounding my Model Y for you know, him to buy Tesla. But I think that makes total sense to me. I think Warren Buffett, yeah, I think that is what it is. And so I cannot wait for this to happen. Please hit me up if you hear any info or news. It's just a rumor, but I kind of wanted to keep it out there and push momentum out there and keep the scheme going on will Warren Buffett buy Tesla? Why does this seemingly make no sense, but actually when you think about it, make all the sense in the world? I mean, what does Warren Buffett love? Great American brands. Coca-Cola, See's Candy, brand. Tesla is building the next great American brand. It's going to transform energy, transportation. It is going to get more share of a consumer wallet than any other company on the planet except maybe Amazon, because it's all of consumer spending. You think about robotics. Where is that going? What is the technology that Tesla's building today? Batteries to electrify every single moving thing on the planet. Robotics. If we're going to have humanoid robots walking around, I want to bet the company with the best power electronics, the best drivetrain, the best neural net, vision-based, whatever, is going to be doing it. The best FSD computer. I see Tesla as much as a robotics manufacturing play, as a car company, as an energy company. I mean, this is a beast of a... it's 2020. It's a new era. It's a new world. There is no comp to Tesla because there's never been a company like Tesla. And so Warren Buffett probably finally decided that Tesla doesn't fit in that box that everyone's been trying to put it in. All these different boxes at car companies, at tech companies. There's a new box. It's the Tesla box. And it's Elon Musk is running it. And Warren Buffett realized that it's, stop being scared of it. It's not wanking crazy. This is the new thing. This is the great next American brand. This is the great new company. This is the thing they're writing books about. This is the thing that people are studying for decades and decades to come. This is the next great American business success story. It's Tesla, and Warren Buffett is putting his stamp of approval on it if he buys it. And man, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm like, come on, please make this true. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is a rant. I'm probably just not even going to edit it because I'm having too much fun and just give you guys the full rant. But anyway, this is HyperChange. See y'all next time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's scheme. Peace. Oh, Warren, if you're watching this, bro, hit me up. Let's scheme on HyperChange. Like, have you ever done a podcast? Like, bro, I'll drive my Tesla down to Omaha. I'll give you a test drive. And we could just scheme on like stocks. I got like a lot of like hyper walk, bro. Like you might like, I don't know, like. All right, see ya.